Have you ever met someone who seems perfect on the surface, charming, helpful, maybe even a little bit vulnerable, only to realize later that they've left a trail of chaos in your life? You're not alone. The most dangerous people aren't always the ones who are openly hostile. Often, they're the subtle manipulators, the ones who wear a mask of kindness while slowly chipping away at your confidence and peace of mind. The brilliant psychologist Carl Jung taught us that what we don't confront within ourselves, we encounter as fate. This is especially true when it comes to the people we attract. Today, we read diving deep into Jung's wisdom to uncover 6 personality types, 6 psychological masks that seem harmless at first, but have the power to destroy you from within. Understanding these archetypes isn't just about pointing fingers. It's about empowering you to recognize them, protect your energy, and reclaim your power. Let's start with the type many of us have encountered, the chronic victim. This person's life is a constant series of unfortunate events, and remarkably, none of them are ever their fault. They have a PhD in the blame game. They'll tell you heartbreaking stories that pull at your empathy, making you want to swoop in and save them. But here's the catch. Their pain isn't a plea for help. It's a weapon. They use their suffering to manipulate you, to control your actions, and to keep you perpetually in the role of the rescuer. When you offer solutions, they'll have an excuse for everything. I've tried that, or you just don't understand how hard it is for me. The truth is, they aren't interested in changing. Their victimhood is their identity, and it gives them a powerful, albeit twisted, sense of control over others. If you feel constantly drained by someone who seems to thrive on crisis, you might be dealing with a chronic victim. Next up, we have the charming mirror. This person is magnetic. When you first meet them, you feel an instant connection. They seem to just get asterisk you. They like the same obscure movies, laugh at all your jokes, and finish your sentences. It feels like you've found a soulmate. But what you're actually seeing is a reflection. The charming mirror is an expert at mimicking your desires, your values, and your personality to gain your trust. They reflect back to you the person you want to see. The problem is, behind the reflection, there's often very little substance. Their loyalty isn't to you, it's to your approval. The moment you stop validating them or start having needs of your own, the mirror cracks. They might grow cold, distant, or even find a new, shinier reflection to mimic. This relationship can feel incredibly validating at first, but it leaves you feeling empty and used once you realize their affection was just a performance. Now, let's talk about a particularly insidious type, the passive-aggressive enabler. This person presents themselves as your biggest supporter, always offering helpful advice. But pay close attention to the kind asterisk of help they offer. It's often laced with subtle negativity and doubt. They'll say things like, "Are you sure you're ready for that promotion? It sounds like a lot of stress." Or, "That's a bold outfit choice. I wish I were that brave." On the surface, it sounds like concern. But underneath, they are planting seeds of self-doubt. They are the enabler because they covertly encourage your insecurities. Why? Because they want to keep you right where you are. Your growth threatens them. By subtly undermining your confidence, they ensure you never surpass them. They want to be the sun in your solar system, and they'll dim your light to make sure their own shines brighter. This brings us to a close cousin of the enabler, the secret competitor. This person wears the mask of a friend. They celebrate your wins with you, or so it seems. But if you look closely, you'll notice a flicker of something else in their eyes. They'll downplay your achievements with faint praise, like, "Oh, that's great, you got that award." They give out a lot of those, right? When you face a setback, you might notice a subtle, almost imperceptible sense of relief from them. They might even offer sympathy that feels hollow. They are locked in a one-sided competition that you didn't even know you were a part of. Every success of yours feels like a loss to them. Their friendship is conditional. based on the assumption that they remain one step ahead. It's a toxic dynamic that can make you feel constantly on edge, unable to truly share your joys for fear of their hidden resentment. Perhaps the most deceptive of all is the spiritual narcissist, or what we can call the sage. This person appears enlightened, wise, and above the petty squabbles of everyday life. They speak in spiritual platitudes, quote philosophers, and present themselves as a guide for your unenlightened soul. But their wisdom is a tool for dominance. They use spiritual concepts to invalidate your feelings and control the narrative. If you get angry at their behavior, they won't apologize. Instead, they'll turn it back on you. Your anger is a reflection of your own unhealed trauma, or you are reacting from your ego. You need to work on that. They position themselves as the arbiter of reality, and your valid emotional responses are dismissed as your own spiritual shortcomings. This is an incredibly powerful form of gaslighting that can make you question your own sanity. True spirituality is about connection and empathy, not control and superiority. Finally, we have the controlling empath. This one might sound like a contradiction, but it's frighteningly common. This person is highly sensitive, so sensitive, in fact, that your asterisk emotions become their asterisk burden. They use their proclaimed empathy as a form of control. If you're upset, they become overwhelmed. If you need space, they are deeply hurt. You quickly learn that you have to manage their asterisk emotional state, in addition to your own. You find yourself walking on eggshells, afraid to express any negative emotion for fear of triggering their pain. They make you feel guilty for having needs, framing your boundaries as a personal attack on their sensitive nature. In essence, they project their own unhealed chaos onto you and make you responsible for it. A true empath holds space for your feelings. A controlling empath makes your feelings all about them. So, why do these people exist? And more importantly, why do we attract them? Jung would say it's all about the shadow. The shadow is the part of our unconscious mind that contains everything we repress about ourselves, our fears, our insecurities, our unacceptable desires. These manipulative individuals are often people who have never confronted their own shadow. They are so terrified of their own darkness that they project it onto others. A chronic victim projects their own helplessness. The competitor projects their own inadequacy. The spiritual narcissist projects their own ego. And here is the crucial part. We attract what we have integrated within our own shadow. If you have a deep-seated fear of speaking your truth, you'll attract manipulators who thrive in ambiguity. If you have a buried need to be needed, you'll be a magnet for chronic victims. Your unacknowledged parts call out to the people who will force you to finally look at them. This isn't your fault, but it is your opportunity for growth. So, how do you protect yourself? First, re-evaluate your relationships. Take an honest inventory of who leaves you feeling energized and who leaves you feeling drained, confused, or small. Second, you must allow your own shadow to speak. That means allowing yourself to feel anger. It means questioning people's motives instead of blindly giving them the benefit of the doubt. It means setting firm boundaries. This is your inner warrior waking up. Third, and this is critical, stop explaining yourself to people who have proven they will not respect your boundaries. A simple no is a complete sentence. You don't owe anyone a lengthy justification for protecting your peace. And finally, learn to trust your intuition from the very beginning. That gut feeling, that little voice that says, something's not right here, that's your oldest, wisest self speaking. Listen to it. It knows the difference between a kind soul and a mask. Breaking free from these dynamics is a journey of reclaiming your own wholeness. It is about integrating your own shadow so that you no longer need others to play it out for you. It's about choosing yourself unapologetically. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. If this resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with someone who might need to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on navigating life with greater wisdom and self-awareness. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Take care and be well.